Howdy people, ready to get to know some of the weirdest laws around the world? The United States has many of them. You know, those bizarre regulations that make you wonder, who comes up with this stuff? Buckle up, because we're about to dive into 20 of them today. Ready? Let's get started. Did you know that in Singapore, importing chewing gum is a serious offense? You could face a hefty fine or even jail time. This strict law was introduced to keep the city clean and orderly, ensuring public spaces remain pristine. Next up, Milan. Apparently, Italy requires smiles. It's illegal to frown, unless you're at a funeral, visiting someone in the hospital, or working in public service. So keep smiling. In Switzerland, flushing the toilet after 10 p.m. is considered noise pollution. This unusual law can actually result in a fine if broken, so be mindful of the time. Now, this next one is insane. In the UK, it's actually illegal to die in the Houses of Parliament. Quite inconvenient, wouldn't you say? Imagine the paperwork. So, stay healthy if you visit. In Rome, goldfish bowls are out. You need to take your finned friends for walks, but no leash is required. It's a quirky law that keeps them happy and healthy. Imagine strolling with your goldfish in the Eternal City. Now let's head over to the US and Oklahoma. Here it's illegal to trip a horse or wrestle a bear, but wearing high heels while fishing for salmon is perfectly acceptable. Quite the quirky law, isn't it? Imagine the sight of that. In Venice, feeding pigeons is a no-no. You'll get slapped with a hefty fine if you're caught, so keep your breadcrumbs to yourself. It's better to admire them from afar. In Alaska, it's illegal to tie your dog to the roof of your car. However, you can legally tie a reindeer to the roof. Isn't that wild? Crazy, right? In Charleston, South Carolina, you can't have an ugly house. The local Board of Architectural Review gets to decide what's beautiful and what's not. They ensure the city maintains its charming aesthetic. Spitting on the sidewalk in Barcelona will cost you a fine. Apparently, it's considered quite rude and unhygienic, so think twice before you spit. In New York City, it's illegal to honk your car horn unless it's an emergency. Violators can be fined up to $350. So think twice before you honk in the Big Apple. It could cost you a hefty fine. Stay aware and avoid unnecessary honking. In Florida, karaoke is strictly prohibited after midnight in establishments that serve alcohol. This unusual law aims to reduce noise complaints and maintain peace. Now, before we continue, got a favorite story about crazy laws? Drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe and share this video for all the digital gossip. Now back to more crazy laws. Wow, guess where? Florida again. In Florida, it's illegal to annoy a manatee. Apparently, they're quite sensitive creatures. So, be respectful, keep your distance, and enjoy their presence from afar. In South Dakota, it's illegal to fall asleep in a cheese factory. Seems like a missed opportunity, doesn't it? Imagine dreaming of cheese while surrounded by it. What a cheesy dream that would be. Well, I'm not surprised. Still in the US. In California, it's illegal to hold a frog jumping contest if the frog dies during the competition. This unusual law ensures the safety and well-being of the frogs involved. The law highlights the importance of animal welfare, even in quirky events like these. Now here's a peculiar one for you. This is mind-blowing to me. In Missouri, it's illegal for a man to have a beard if he's a state senator. Makes you wonder, what could possibly be so troubling about a little facial hair in the legislature? It's certainly a head-scratcher. All right, hold on to your hats. Guess where? Yup, still in the US. In Washington, it's illegal to harass Bigfoot or any other undiscovered species. Yes, you heard that right. Better keep your binoculars at a respectful distance, folks. And remember, respect the unknown. It's the law. In Minnesota, it's illegal to cross the state line with a duck on your head. Now, I'm not sure how often this was happening for it to become a law, but there you have it. Absolutely bizarre. Well, howdy, Florida. Still here? In Florida, you apparently can't tie an elephant to a parking meter. Seems reasonable, right? I mean, where would you even find a quarter big enough for that parking fee? Imagine the size of the ticket. It's a jumbo-sized problem. In Nevada, it's illegal to ride a camel on the highway. So, if you were planning on a desert commute, you might want to consider a car or a bike instead. Camels are a no-go. So there you have it, 20 weird laws from around the globe. Got a favorite strange law? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share this video. Stay safe and stay awesome, y'all. See you in the next video. Bye now.